Hello and welcome to the 2023 Queen City Senior Bowl Selection Show. I'm your host, Matt Morrow. Tonight we are revealing the 80 student athletes playing in the Queen City Senior Bowl at Olympic High School on Saturday, December 16th at 1 p.m. The Queen City Senior Bowl was created by the Alliance Sportsmanship Foundation to create a memorable and rewarding experience for the best high school football players and coaches in Charlotte, North Carolina, and the surrounding counties. This game will be the platform for student athletes to showcase their unique athletic gifts. The Queen City Senior Bowl is also dedicated to serving the community. A portion of the proceeds from the game, along with the Alliance Sportsmanship Foundation's fundraising efforts, are awarded to their charitable partner, the Metro School, which directly helps their organization and its daily operations. So fans, please visit queencityseniorbowl.com, click on the Tickets Donate tab, and purchase a ticket to the game or donate right now. Now, the selection process involved in this game comprised of respected media members and Queen City Senior Bowl executive personnel, and it was a difficult task to select this year's roster. Over 300 players submitted their game highlights for evaluation, the most ever in the bowl game's history. The committee made a lot of hard decisions on putting this roster together. A lot of deserving names may not be said tonight, but that does not mean you are not a great player. There will be opportunities to join the bowl game if selected players do not accept their roster spot to play in the game. Now, the coaching staff selection is just as crucial to the success of this program. Last year's head coaches and Joe Evans of South Mecklenburg and Jupiter Wilson of Hickory Ridge produced a memorable game with the West taking the victory 21-0 to tie the all-time Queen City Senior Bowl series at 2-2. This year's coaches are especially talented and will bring some new elements to this year's game. The West team is led by Mountain Island head coach Robert Washington, who has led multiple teams to playoff appearances and won multiple state titles as a head track coach. His spirit and ability to motivate young men have been lauded amongst his peers. The East is led by Providence head coach Wesley Ward, who has made his teams fast, physical, and a bear to play against week in and week out. His belief in the weight room and strong defense have made the Panthers an all-around program. Now, without any further delay, let's announce the teams for the 2023 Queen City Senior Bowl. So we're going to start out. I'm excited to share the quarterbacks and athletes playing in this year's Queen City Senior Bowl. Ben Mooney from Burns. Trenton Sherrill from East Gaston. Jalen Roseboro from East Lincoln. Tanner Bushy from Berry. Isaac Lee from J.M. Robinson. Brady Turiff from Sun Valley. Joseph Johnson from Hopewell. And Xavier Chambers from A.L. Brown. Congratulations to all those talented young men in our quarterbacks and athletes positions. Now I'm excited to share the running backs playing in this year's Queen City Senior Bowl. Braylon Benson from Chambers. Darius Headley from Hunter Huss. Isaiah McKee from North Mecklenburg. Keon Phillips from Concord, Gabe Bolivar from Pine Lake, and Ryan Henley from Charlotte Christian.
Best memory I got right now, I'll probably say I'll say my JV first touchdown and then my varsity first touchdown, because it was just like, it's something I'll always remember at that program and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah.
What was that feeling like when you got in the end zone?
Shoot. Varsity, I ain't gonna lie, it was just like, I'm here now, like it's that time, And I was just excited in the moment, but I knew like better things would be in the future and stuff like that. So I just gotta keep going, keep scoring, keep getting in the end zone. Shoot, that's really all.
Yeah, you've definitely done that, Isaiah. And, it's funny you say better things are coming, because I want to tell you that you've been selected for the Queen City Senior Bowl.
And that's nice to hear. Appreciate that.
Congratulations, man. I've been impressed with your performance throughout your career, and you've done some great things on the field, man. So just tell me, how does that feel?
Coming from you, coming from everybody and my coaches and stuff, feel good knowing that I've been putting in the work and stuff that I deserve. All the hard work and all the passionate things that I just been working for, it's all coming down now.
Congratulations to those young men at our running back spot in this year's Queen City Senior Bowl. Now I'm excited to share our wide receivers and tight ends for this year's Queen City Senior Bowl. Reggie Daniel from Mountain Island, Randy Fulmore from Mooresville, Jahari McDonald from Myers Park, Malachi Addison from Crest, Armand Wright from Chambers, Alston Murphy from Charlotte Country Day, Christian Washington from Forest Hills, Gerard Evans from A.L. Brown, Saxon Jenkins from Cox Mill, Colin Reese from Cannon, Jeremiah Stallings from Garinger, and Brooks Mock from Weddington.
I just know, I think it was like 19 seconds left in the game, and I knew we needed a big play. And I ran my route, got open, and the quarterback just made a good throw. Just got in there, made sure I got a good catch, and got my foot down and scored the game winner. Just feeling being down like that, and I think it was a minute and 30 seconds. I wasn't expecting to have that outcome, but I think we just stuck to it and kept fighting as a team, and ended up pulling it off.
Yeah, it was a great job, man. But I got some news for you, Colin.
Yes, sir.
You have been selected for the Queen City Senior Bowl.
What's up? Thank you.
How does that make you feel?
Feel good. I'm happy.
Well, I think you've had a really great career. You've been known to be a really dynamic wide receiver, and we've been impressed with what you've done over the past 4 years. So congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Congratulations to our wide receivers and tight ends for this year's Queen City Senior Bowl. Now we're going to take a look at this year's offensive lineman selections. Kamari Lawson, Palisades. Brandon Hardy, Olympic. Keaton Hunt, Lake Norman. Kayvon Bonner from Burns. Fennell Marshall from West Charlotte. Caleb Coble from West Mecklenburg. Alex Jackson from Kings Mountain. Cleveland Graham, Butler. Braylon Canales, J.M. Robinson. Cash Topinka, Providence. Frank Guzman, East Mecklenburg. Jamari Parker, Independence. Jameson Walker Tyndall from Mallard Creek. And Blake Barbie from Northwest Cabarrus.
Whole new offensive concept with a new offensive coordinator, Coach Giddings, and he's done an unbelievable job getting us up to speed of where we're supposed to be, and has also done a very good job of coaching this new offense. And we're all on the same page. He's brought unbelievable morals and values that that we carry every Friday night with us. And this year has been a lot of discipline. Remembering and practicing all these new things we've had to learn, and just carrying them out, week after week, especially in practice and every Friday night, of course. Yes, sir.
You have been selected for the Queen City Senior Bowl. And I want to
Coach.
congratulate
Awesome
you.
news.
Absolutely. So how does that make you feel?
I'm ready to represent my school, represent the city. It's very blessed to have the opportunity, sir. Thank you.
Well, you've definitely earned it, man, and we're proud to have you a part of this game, man. Continued success to you, and I appreciate everything that you've done for that Providence program over the past 4 years.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Congratulations to our offensive lineman selections in this year's Queen City Senior Bowl. Now let's take a look at the big guys they're going against, the defensive linemen. A.J. Davis, Palisades. Jason McNeely from Shelby. Tavares Boone from Olympic. Peyton Parker from East Gaston. Solomon Young, Myers Park. Marcel Johnson, East Lincoln. Caden Thomas, Independence. Stephen Mewen, Rocky River. Jerome Triplin, Mallard Creek. Jay Jackson, North Stanley. And Braylon Baker from J.M. Robinson. Congratulations to our defensive line selections. Now, let's take a look at the linebackers that will be playing in this year's Queen City Senior Bowl. B.D. Waddell V, West Mecklenburg. Zay Bolden, South Mecklenburg. Jaden Smith, West Charlotte. Lucas Santwire, Providence Day. Jason Melton, Kings Mountain. Kyle Washington, Mountain Island. Caden Smith from Forest Hills. Harrison Johnson from Porter Ridge. Jaden Olden, Monroe. Tyreek Brown, Mallard Creek. Tyquan Rankin from Butler. And Frank Brewer from Charlotte Catholic.
Friday nights at Catholic's a little different than anywhere else. I think, you can argue it, but I think we have the best fans and the best, fan base in North Carolina, and I think overall in the Southeast. So I think, obviously Friday nights at Catholic is a special experience. But even that week building up to the game, and just how included the students are, and how included the coaches and everybody is, and how big of a deal it is at Charlotte Catholic. It's really a special experience for us.
Absolutely. Frank, I do have something I want to tell you.
Yes, sir.
You have been selected for the Queen City Senior Bowl.
Yes, sir. Well, I appreciate that. That's a huge honor for me.
How does that make you feel?
Well, Coach, that's a huge honor, and a lot of talented guys playing that game, and just to be thought of, with those guys and other guys we'll be playing with. That time comes in December. I'm really excited about it, and it's another great opportunity to kind of show what I have and kind of see where I stack up against other guys in the area.
Yeah, looking at your film, I was very impressed with the way, you're aggressive at the linebacker spot. A really technically sound player, and, from all reports that I got, you're a great leader. So, absolutely, it's well deserved. And, congratulations. And we look forward to seeing you in December down at Olympic High School, man.
Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely. Congratulations to our linebacker selections. Now let's take a look at this year's defensive backs in the 2023 Queen City Senior Bowl. JT Lattimore, North Gaston. Cameron Anderson from Crest. Keelan Flo from Chambers. AJ Jenkins from Harding. Joshua Truesdale from Palisades. Jaden Spearman from Huff. Spencer McKell, Providence. Chancellor Bryant, Audrey Kell. Jackson Gibbs from Marvin Ridge. Cole Seawright from Marvin Ridge. Sammy Washington from Butler. And Chaz Tanner from Piedmont. I feel like you've had a really good season so far up at North Gaston. What's been the key to your success so far this year?
Really just this senior year, so just bonding with my teammates, just 100% every day.
So far, what's the best memory in your career playing at North Gaston?
Probably last week, winning on my birthday, honestly.
JT, I do have some special news I want to share with you. You have been selected for the Queen City Senior Bowl.
That's great right there. Oh, yeah.
Congratulations to all of our defensive back selections in this year's Queen City Senior Bowl. And now, finally, let's take a look at our special team selections in this year's Queen City Senior Bowl. Michael Buck, Lake Norman, Jalen Mays, Chambers, Dawson Jones, Marvin Ridge, and Grant Mills from Cannon School.
My career has been a little interesting at Marvin Ridge for the fact that we've had a long line of kickers and punters that have gone on to play Division I football. So this is my first year starting, and so I've had to wait my turn and just always keep chasing the guys in front of me. But it's been a really good experience teaching me how to just compete and push through adversity. And so as much as I've waited, it's been a pretty good year to have a senior year where I started and had a good season.
Absolutely, man. What's been your best memory kicking and punting this year for Marvin Ridge?
It came when we played Audrey Kell this year. Audrey Kell scored a touchdown with like a minute and a half left to tie the game. And so we drove down, and my coach allowed me to attempt a game-winning field goal, which I made. And so it was a pretty cool memory to share that with my teammates and beat a pretty big rival of ours.
Yeah, that is a big rivalry for sure, man. That's awesome. Now, you're going on to play at the next level, correct?
Yes, sir.
Where are you headed?
I'm going to go play for Army at West Point.
All right, man. That's awesome. Great stuff. I got some good news for you as well, Dawson. I'd like to share with you. You've been selected for the Queen City Senior Bowl.
Thank you.
How does that make you feel, man?
I feel super pumped to hear that. I know I've always seen that, and we've had other kickers like Jackson Moore last year who got selected, and so I know that was a bucket list item for me to get to go play in that, and so I'm super pumped and ready.
Awesome, man. Well, we're excited to have you, and we can't wait to see you down at Olympic on December the 16th, man.
Thank you. I can't wait to play in that.
Absolutely. Congratulations to all of our special team selections in this year's Queen City Senior Bowl. As I said, this is a very difficult roster to put together. And just as a reminder, players will receive an email with the email address that you registered from with additional details to accept your spot in the Queen City Senior Bowl. If you do not respond to the email within the time that we permit for that response to happen, the spot will be released, and we will open it up to alternate players being selected into the Queen City Senior Bowl. We want to thank the over 300 applicants that applied for this year's Queen City Senior Bowl game. And we also want to say a special thank you to all of our sponsors for your support once again. Look out for an email with additional details. If you do not receive the email, please reach out to me on Twitter at Petman704, or you can message the Queen City Senior Bowl account on Twitter at QC Senior Bowl. We want to wish you a good night from this Queen City Senior Bowl. And once again, please visit queencityseniorbowl.com to get your tickets, and donate to help these wonderful players have a great experience. Once again, good night and thank you.